compelling matchup that has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium, the legendary home of the Fighting Irish. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Crumbstreet. Kurt, let's get right to the action. And the Bulldogs will kick this deep to start us off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Gibson. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Wideout's now clustered. Ball handed off. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This could be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football. An early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. And I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. A quick throw out left, complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Interesting call here by the offensive coordinator. Shows you the confidence that he has in his offensive line and running back. But the defense in great position to negate this play and bring up a 4th down.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Using his legs, it's Frazier. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. It's White. Will not be brought down. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw here. He's running out of time here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Scanning the field. It's Stockton. It's an out route. The catch made. Looks like Georgia will have the 1st down. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Touchdown, Bulldogs. That's how you finish a play.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the run here. Lets it go. Short pass finds the tight end. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Going for his running back. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Notre Dame.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Evans. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. The Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return, but the pick will set up the offense at the 35.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Hands off to the left. Breaks an open space. Here he goes. At the 30. Inside the 20. And he's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag down. This might be coming back. So take the long-distance touchdown off the board, back him all the way up. We'll see if that haunts the offense. Play action here on first down. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
So the ball at midfield, now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Makes a quick catch. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Less than a yard to go here on 4th down. The offense is going to go for it. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
And one of the things we love about this guy is his ability to use his legs when he has to. And I almost feel like he got behind that offensive line, and because of his size, I don't know if they were able to locate him. By the time they did, it's a first down for the offense.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Looking right. This one caught. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. Good job there finding the back of that angle route. The timing was perfect there.
Yeah, effective third down play to be able to move the chains. I really like the cut there on the route by the running back, getting across the middle of the field. And like you said, the quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly to give the back a chance to not only catch the ball, but get the yards for the first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Catch made on the left side. Defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. The Dogs will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. He missed it. Off target that time. And this game remains tied in the second quarter.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
And he'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. To throw, it's Carr. Looking deep downfield to the left. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Catch made on the out route.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
That completion sets up a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal.
Oh, they fake it. Can he get there? And the head coach's gamble there pays off. They do get the first down.
Hey, snapping to an offset player like that is much harder than it looks. And to put it exactly where it needed to be, that was perfect.
Notre Dame getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Now they're running on the toss. Strong defensive effort. They've got him behind the line. He'll lose 5 yards.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed and ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, if you're going to be able to play in the SEC and be a dominant team, you have to have defensive linemen like this right here. And we've seen that from Georgia over the years. They've been incredibly blessed to have defensive linemen that can hold up against the run, also have the ability to do this.
The deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
Big conversion there on 3rd down to the receiver. Quarterbacks love a guy that they can depend on in these kind of situations.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Evans. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. He'll hand it off. Breaking tackles. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. And the timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Dropping back. It's Stockton. Quick completion to the tight end. And he's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Solid gain in the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Offense self-destructing. Penalty makes it 1st and 20. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Tries to get it to the running back. Makes the grab. It's Frazier. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Second down, we're going to throw it. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's caught. It's Taylor. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Needs a completion here on fourth down. They can't connect. It's a costly turnover on downs.
Hey, I like the aggressive approach here, trying to pick up this first down, just not able to execute, and now you've given the opposing offense really good field position. Your defense better step up.
The pocket breaking down. Under pressure, just lets it go. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up second down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
Running out of time in the pocket. And it's picked off in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. That's reeled in. It's White. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Bringing pressure. He's hit just before the throw. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here. And instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
And they'll stop him just short the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and we'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
They'll hand it off. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
On third and short, they hand the ball off. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
On the ground, it's Frazier. No way to run up the middle.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
Offense behind the 6 now in 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. And the running back takes the handoff. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Christina, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Great job by this defense once again on that 3rd down, and now we get to 4th down. And you start to think about things here as we get into the second half, Chris. You go for it, you make it, everybody's happy. If you go for it on 4th down and you don't get it, now you're giving your opponent the football in pretty good field position.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. No fair catch, looking to make a return here. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Bootleg looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Running back grabs it on a screen. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to have seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that 1st down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Quick throw, the catch is made. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
Handoff to the back. Look out, room to run here. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense with the 29. And the same runner's got it again. That's good for a 1st down near the 40.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Oh, it's incomplete. Tried a little lob pass there, but doesn't work.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. The wide receiver runs a slant. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. 1st down to the 45.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, they might as well just keep attacking just like that.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up 3rd down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. It's the first and still running. And they're able to move the sticks and set up now 1st down at the 34.
Boy, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on 3rd down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches them off guard, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Williams. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, a lot of times when a quarterback sees man defense, he wants to get the ball out of his hands as quickly as possible, put the ball in the hands of one of their best playmakers, and hope that he can break a tackle or two on the outside and get a big play.
It's a short completion to the big tight end, and the defense smothers him for no gain. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Let's see how this 4th quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Scanning the field. It's Carr. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
And the returner is brought down. The first play of this drive, they'll begin at the 36. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Blitz and a quick sack.
Well, this sack is on the quarterback, in my opinion. Anytime you call a screen, you've got to be aware that that pass rush is coming in. Bait them towards you and go over top. This time, he's unaware of how quickly they're going to come in.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. What a catch! Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. Timing here is impeccable.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Breaks clear in open space. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And here's the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Big throw caught on the left side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down, and the crowd really getting into it. Looking for some space. It's Frazier. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, here we are now on 4th down, Chris, and at this point in the game, a field goal gives you the lead. I don't think you roll the dice. I think you kick the field goal, you take the lead, and then you rely on your defense to be able to win this game.
Oh, and he knocks it right through. And they've reclaimed the lead with that.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the 4th.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Chris, we've seen backs have bad days before, but this is about as bad as it gets. This guy can't get positive yards. It's a combination of not using his vision, the offensive line not opening up any holes, and this offense as a whole is struggling, and that's why they're losing this game.
They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Important play right here. Close game, 4th quarter, 3rd and long. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. To throw, it's Carr. Throws it to the right. Incomplete, but yeah, here comes a penalty marker now. That should be a drive-extending first down. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pass rush closing in. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
The sure hands. It's Hardy. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Well, Chris, this is it. It comes down to this 4th down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
Oh, what a grab! Tackled immediately, but it's a big chunk play. Gain to the 35-yard line. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
How about this defense today against this run game? Here we are in the 4th quarter. This guy's not gotten over 10 yards rushing. What a great effort collectively by this defense.
Let's it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, Irish. They take the lead in the final minute.
That is just an outstanding job by this quarterback with the game on the line. He finds them.
It's blocked. Picked up by the defense. It's a live ball. Could be a 2-point return here. So after his PAT was blocked, the kicker is out there again to boot it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Receiver makes the catch. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his back. Pass not complete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary. Tried to force it in there. It doesn't work out.
Offense needs points quickly here. Trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Oh, and he can't quite come up with it. That would have been huge. Brings up 3rd down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Taylor. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening now. First down to the 27. Timeout taken by the offense now. 23 seconds on the clock. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete. A tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Grab down the middle. It's Frazier. And the offense takes a timeout with 15 seconds remaining.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's first and goal. He's looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. He's at the 50. The 30. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Notre Dame. A crucial pick six.
Now, there's a risky throw here so close to the goal line. This defender makes this interception because sometimes you see a guy hesitant. He might think about taking a knee. This guy didn't. It gave him momentum and the speed that he needed to be able to get to the end zone.
Well, that's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.